Howdy, y'all are watching EQ Videos, and today we're here at Allen Ranch and we've got a great show coming up for you. As a matter of fact, I have got a very special guest here today.
Hey, Mike.
Well, here he is.
Hey, Mike, can you believe this? You know, I don't know how long it's been since I've been this excited. Ever since I was a little boy, I was watching Roy and Gene on television, and I never dreamed in my wildest imagination one day I'd have my own cowboy TV show.
Dad, this is not your cowboy TV show. You're just a guest host.
What do you mean it's not my show? You said it's going to be my show.
No, I never said it was going to be your show. I said you would be the guest host.
You mean this is not a series?
No, it's not a series. We're just doing one show back in the Western days, and you're going to be the guest host.
Well, what is a guest host?
Well, it's kind of like the sidekick, like the Lone Ranger and Tonto.
Oh, you mean I'm the Lone Ranger and you're Tonto?
No, I am the Lone Ranger and you're Tonto.
Well, you don't look like the Lone Ranger.
Well, you're too old to be the Lone Ranger.
Well, I beg your pardon.
Listen, let's just watch a few videos and we'll work this out later. I told you, Dad, this is not going to be your show. I told you that on the telephone.
Above the noise, I hear the voice of God giving the choice for me to say, I do believe and will receive within the heart of me the seed of faith. He does accept a baby step as long as I have kept his word. But Jesus knows that I must grow and tells me I must go ahead and try. Well, alright, okay, I guess it's up and away. I'm taking a step of faith. Walking out on the promises God made. Taking a giant leap in the air. Stepping out on nothing and finding something there. Telling the doubt to wait. I'm taking a step of faith. It turns me out to think I doubt someone with so much clout from up above. And yet I see the way that he can work with me and do it all in love. The past is gone, the future's long, and I need someone strong to help me through. I'm ready now to take the vow to see just what the power of God can do. Well, alright, okay, I guess it's up and away. I'm taking a step of faith. Walking out on the promises God made. Taking a giant leap in the air. Stepping out on nothing and finding something there. Telling the doubt to wait. I'm taking a step of faith. Take that step now. Keep going. taking a step of faith. Walking out on the promises God made. Taking a giant leap in the air. Stepping out on nothing and finding something there. Telling the doubt to wait. I'm taking a step of faith. Step of faith. Step of faith. Faith. Living for the Lord, trusting in His care, stepping out on nothing and finding something there. Faith. Faith walking, a faith talking, a faith walking, a faith talking, faith. Step of faith.
Well, again, we're here at the Allen Ranch, and this is my dad, and I've already introduced him to you once, but he's going to let us in on some of his horsemanship expertise. So one of the first things I wanted to ask you about is about horse safety. If it was a kid that hadn't ridden horses a lot lately, let's just say if there were 3 things that you should never do with a horse, and what would they be?
Well, the thing about horses that you have to remember is that they're not like a motorcycle. They're not like a machine. The horse has a mind of its own, and so for safety, you have to learn to be able to control that horse. And one of the problems with controlling the horse is someone who isn't who is a novice rider would possibly lose control of the horse in a run or a gallop or something, and especially toward the barn where the horse knows they're going back to the barn. Well, my rule of thumb is never run a horse toward the barn. I think the next, probably most important part of riding and for safety would be control of the horse when you're mounting and dismounting, because that's the time when you have less control of the horse than any other time. My uncle was a cowboy, and he taught me how to ride when I was a young boy, and he never went to any fancy equestrian schools or anything like that, but I might demonstrate to you how he showed me how to mount and dismount.
Okay, go right ahead.
Have control of the horse at all times. He would take the rein and use the saddle horn for leverage to boost yourself into the saddle. Take the left rein in your left hand and put it right on the horse's neck, and that way if the horse begins to move, when you're out of control, you can pull the horse back around to you, and you'll never lose control of the horse that way. Pull yourself in the saddle, and then you have control at all times this way. When you're dismounting, it's just the opposite. Take the rein in your hand, step off. If the horse begins to move, you pull the horse back to you with the rein, and you always have the horse pulling away from you instead of stepping on you or pulling you underneath him.
One thing that I think I remember, I'd probably say is number 3, tell me if I'm wrong, probably would be never walk behind the horse.
That's a good rule of thumb.
And I think that's self-explanatory. Well, I guess we can just go ride then. We know we're up on the safety, so let's just go ride.
Sound like fun. All right.
look at the Tennessee River in a small Kentucky town. I drew my first breath one cold November morning, and before my feet even touched the ground, with the doctors and the nurses gathered around, I started to dance. Yeah, I started to dance. A little boat full of wide-eyed wonder, full loose and fancy free. But it would happen, as it does for every dancer, that I'd stumble on a truth I couldn't see, and find a longing deep inside of me. Said, I am the heart, I need the heartbeat, I am the eyes, I need the sight. I realize that I am just a body, I need the light. I move my feet, I go through the motion, but who gives purpose to chance? I am the dancer, I need the Lord of the dance. The world beneath us spins in circles, and this life makes us twist and turn and sway. We were made from both and rhythm with no reason, by the one who moves with passion and with grace, as he dances over all that he has made. Yeah. I am the heart, he is the heartbeat, I am the eyes, he is the sight, and I see clearly I am just a body, he is the light. I move my feet, I go through the motion, but he gives purpose to chance. I am the dancer, he is the Lord of the dance, Lord of the dance, Lord of the dance, yeah.
I'm back in the saddle again, out where a friend is a friend.
Skin that smoke wagon, see where it gets you.
Go ahead, make my day.
Leaky faucet dripping in the kitchen, rubber squealing, watch out in the alley. Mr. Marley's problem with the weekend.
Is that camera still rolling? Can we cut?
Can't hear you.
While I go get some grub, y'all watch this video from Brian Barrett.
Promised you I'd follow till I die, forsaking all you'd never be denied. And I guess you knew that questions would arise in time, in time. Her voice, it still sneaks up from behind, echoes from the past, they haunt my mind. Did I let my chances pass me by? In time, in time. Now I've learned that love is sacrifice, and even though my patience is dry, I'm waiting for my princess to arrive in time, in time. Life, it's true, can teach at every turn, and time can ease the sting of lessons learned. But this one wants to wreck my peace of mind in time, in time. Now I've learned that love is sacrifice, and even though my patience is tried, I'm waiting for my princess to arrive in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Say, those are some mighty fancy ships you're sporting.
Accent. Accent.
Dad, you might not know it, but actually I'm pretty good at rope tricks. Play dead. Roll over. Well, thanks for watching EQ Videos. I hope you had as much fun as Dad and I did, and until next week, happy trails. One.
Happy trails to you until we meet again. Happy trails to you. Keep smiling until then. Who cares about the clouds if we're together?
Just sing a song and bring the sunny weather.
Happy trails.